I'm excited to dive into this world of relatable confessions, where strangers share their most intimate struggles and triumphs in the hopes of finding solace, guidance, and connection. As I sit here, surrounded by these anonymous tales of love, loss, and longing, I'm reminded that we're all just trying to figure it out as we go. My fiancé 27F is obsessed with armadillos and wants one as a pet. A29 do not. My fiancé, F, 27, is obsessed with armadillos and wants one as a pet. I, M, 29, absolutely do not. Help, Dio. I never thought I'd be fighting for my sanity against a prehistoric-looking plague possum, yet here I am. My fiancée Sarah is the most incredible person I've ever met. She's great, wonderful, and apparently completely committed to the idea of sharing our home with an armadillo. I should have seen this coming. Sarah has been talking about armadillos since the day we met. I wish I were exaggerating. She told me armadillo fun facts all the time. I didn't know at the time that this was foreshadowing. Over the years, it became a thing. People at our church would come up to us and talk about them. She sent me armadillo memes, named one of her hamsters Dillo, and once made me watch a 2-hour documentary on armadillos before bed. I thought it was just an eccentric quirk. Everyone has weird animal preferences, right? I like otters, but I don't want to live with one. Then last week, she sat me down, looked me in the eyes and said, "I think it's time we get an armadillo." I laughed. She did not. I was scared. This turned into a serious discussion where Sarah passionately made her case for why we should introduce a wild, burrowing, nocturnal, disease-carrying mammal into our home. And here's the scary part. She had arguments prepared. I said they carry leprosy. She said, only some of them, and humans carry leprosy too. I said they dig. She said, well, build it, a special digging area. It's not a sandbox, Sarah. It's a landmine on legs. I said they're nocturnal. She said, so am I. Lies. She falls asleep at like 10 p.m. I said they stink. She said, everything stinks if you don't take care of it. When she saw I wasn't convinced, she hit me with, but I've wanted one since I was a kid. I told her firmly that I love her, but I do not want to live in a house with an armadillo. She nodded, said she understood, dropped it, or so I thought. Since then, she has mentioned our future armadillo in casual conversation, like it's already happening. Sent me links to exotic pet enclosures. Started coming up with names. Jez between peanut and squash. Looked up breeders. Why are there people who intentionally create more armadillos? Bought a ton of armadillo stickers and torments me with them. I am terrified that one day I will come home, and there will just be an armadillo sitting in our living room like it pays rent. I need a strategy. How do I change her mind? Has anyone here successfully convinced their partner not to bring a wild mammal into their home? Do I fake an armadillo allergy? Do I buy her a realistic armadillo plushie and hope that satisfies her? Do I plant anti-armadillo propaganda in her TikTok algorithm? Do we need therapy? I am begging you. Save me from my fate as an unwilling armadillo dad. Too long. Didn't read. My fiancé has had an insane obsession with being an armadillo mother and is ignoring my opinion. Now let's check out some of the comments on this post. Vet here, please don't do this. It really isn't fun for most wild animals to be forced into life as a pet. Armadillos are not legal as pets in many states. It is difficult to completely replicate their diet. It is also difficult to replicate an environment that would make them happy. And a pen isn't it. Just because breeders exist doesn't make it okay. Get her a lovely armadillo plushie. OP, for the love of all things holy, listen to the vet. Solid advice. If she really loves armadillos, the best way to show it is by respecting their needs, aka not turning one into a very confused house guest. Plushie it is. Thank you so much for saying this. My brain was screaming this the whole time I was reading. And now for the next story. My 43 male, soon to be ex, 44 female, wants me to take TO for kids, 5 and 9 male, spring break, so she and her boyfriend can take a vacation. Is this fair? My soon to be ex-wife and I are divorcing. We haven't been to mediation yet, so are still sharing combined finances and living under the same roof. I am employed and have been the breadwinner for the past 10 years. She is not employed and is looking for a job. She has requested that I use my TO to watch the kids during the entirety of their spring break, so that she can go on a vacation with her affair partner. This puts a lot of pressure on me because I don't know that I feel comfortable asking for a full week of TO at this time. And even if I did ask for a full week of TO, shouldn't I get half of that to go on a personal vacation while I watch the kids for the other half? And then she would do the same. Wouldn't that be fair? To me, it seems as though she's acting entitled to a vacation for the full week and expects me to use my TO to cover it. And finally, we haven't split finances yet. I don't feel comfortable with her using family money for a vacation that I wouldn't agree to use family money for. I think her boyfriend should pay for all of it. Is my line of thinking reasonable? Am I being uncompromising? I'm having difficulty navigating all of these things because I'm distraught due to the divorce and other life stresses. So I'm not sure I'm thinking clearly. Edit. I'm deeply appreciative of all the input. I'm going to learn from a lot of the feedback. All in all, I think I didn't do a very good job of explaining things. It's just too much of an emotional issue. My soon-to-be ex-wife and I will be working with lawyers for custody and financial splitting. Now let's check out some of the comments on this post. I don't understand why y'all come to Reddit for advice on stuff like this instead of your attorney. It sounds like he doesn't have one from this post, and that they're trying to go through divorce without any. Which can work, if both people are legitimately working at it. Her using shared finances and husband's TTO to take her affair partner on vacation. That is utterly ridiculous. No, it can't work. Trying to get divorced without any attorney when you have assets and children is ludicrous. My parents got divorced amicably, with no attorney. It definitely can work. My parents fought in court over salt and pepper shakers. Dad won. My concern here is that OP is just going to get steamrolled because they're seemingly so agreeable. At least they have formal mediation on the calendar. I completely agree. In this situation, OP should not try to go this alone. He needs a lawyer for his own protection. It can, and I've seen it. In this case, it isn't because of how they are acting. And now for the next story. My 18 male girlfriend, 18 female, can't have penetrative sex. How do I support her? Hey guys. So basically, my girlfriend and I have been dating for around 5 months now, and it's the first serious relationship for both us. She technically was in a relationship at around 15, but it was quite short-lived, and she never did anything sexual as far as I know. I'm the only person she's engaged with sexually, and same as her for me. Anyway, back to the point, we've tried having sex many times now, but anytime we try to have penetrative sex, it always ends up causing her a lot of pain and discomfort. Even trying to insert a single finger doesn't go, and it causes her a lot of pain. It doesn't bother me that she can't have sex. I love her, and I'm going to be as patient and slow as possible. However, she really wants to have sex, but like I said, every time we try it just ends in the same pain. We still do a lot of foreplay beforehand, like kissing and fingering. If it changes anything, she also goes through very painful period cramps. She's never had an MRI, but the doctor said everything is okay, and have done ultrasound which also didn't show anything. Does anyone know what it could be, or how I can be supportive? I already check in with her plenty of times for pain level, and ask her if she wants to stop. Now let's check out some of the comments on this post. I know doctors said everything's okay, but she should really get checked out for vaginismus, and go to a female doctor. Sadly, that doesn't always help. And ask for the pediatric speculum. Or better yet, no speculum. She's probably got vaginismus. My cousin had the same, and she got dilators, like really small to bigger dildos. She practiced privately for a long time, but now she's able to have sex. Maybe a TD work for Urgia. I second this. At the very least, it's worth a shot. One rule is patience, on both of your parts. I struggled with this for a year before things got normal after working through it with my partner. You've both got this. Patience, love, support, and dilators low. Good luck. You're an amazing partner for focusing on supporting her. And now for the next story. 33 male. I've been with my girlfriend, 32 female, for 5 years, but I've never really been allowed into her home, or to even see what's inside. 33 male. I've been with my girlfriend, 32 female, for 5 years, but I've never really been allowed into her home, or to even see what's inside. She has 2 kids, 9 and 10, and takes care of her mom full-time, who is bipolar schizophrenic, and cannot hold a job, or take care of herself. Her mom has been an absolute nightmare for me to deal with, like she's so bad. She doesn't shower for months, or take care of herself at all, and the smell is horrid. On top of that, her mom will go on random mental episodes belittling me, and doing everything she can to try ruining me and my GFS relationship. I finally got to see inside her house last year, and it was absolutely disgusting, with trash and food from floor to ceiling, with no room to even move inside the house. She blames the mess on her mom and says she can't take care of the house due to working so much. Her van used to be filled with trash floor to ceiling before I made her clean it and maintain it. 2 months ago, she bought a new house. That's clean so far. And now wants me to move in with her. It'll start out by saying that she's a great mom that does a lot for her kids, makes really good money, and has been very good to me. Out of everyone I've ever dated seriously, she's been the best by far. Long story short, I told her that because of the fact that I haven't been able to stay at her house through these years of dating to see how she lives. And if she can keep a house clean, I can't move in with her. She's absolutely pissed at me and not taking it well at all, because it's been 5 years, and I should know by now if I want to be serious and move in. Someone tell me I'm not crazy? Or tell me I'm crazy for going this long without making a big deal out of the home situation. And now for the next story. 22 male. My girlfriend, 22 female, gets free money from other men just to hang out. What's actually going on here? My girlfriend has a few different guys that are older men that are her friends, and they take her to dinner and give her a few hundred at a time. She always says she doesn't have to do anything for the money, and that they just enjoy her present. In my head, nobody gives out free money for nothing. I think she might be selling services, if you catch my drift. She just went and hung out with this older guy and went to Hooters, and he gave her $300 just to talk. I've told her that if she wants money to ask me. I FaceTimed her, and I said I just want to see this guy that's hanging out with my girlfriend for money. And when I said it, she got a shitty look on her face, and he got awkward, and then told her that he's not sure if he can be around because he doesn't want to get in between us. What is the likelihood that she is selling herself? Is she gaslighting me? Or do people actually just hand women money to hang out? Now let's check out some of the comments on this post. Some sugar babies literally just talk or hang out, but seems shady to me, dude. Go on the SLF subreddit, and you'll see that's very, very rare. Finding one SD who is okay with platonic only is considered very difficult. Finding multiple is next to impossible. Just full of shit. Yeah, kinda what I was thinking. Plus, if she was just talking and chillin' for money, then why not just say that? ID, bounce. Yep, and the other guy's reaction is exactly what I'd expect. There's a lot of posts from SCs about how much they hate dealing with SB boyfriend drama. Many of them are married and are very concerned about their marriage getting blown up. A bit once I was off the phone, she got an earful about how if she wants any more money in the future, she needs to keep her BF out of their business. Yeah, that was the reaction of a guy with a wife, not some lonely guy desperate for a connection. I don't know much about SCs and SBs, but I'm a female and I like to think about a solid 8 on a good day. No one's ever just offered me money, ha. Maybe the 10s get offered money? I'm thinking not OP. At first, then when the girls get hooked really in on the money, the guys will shut the hose off until it's stroked. Like and subscribe for more awesome daily Reddit content. And don't forget to hit the bell to get notified when I upload new videos.